Research has identified numerous environmental factors that can cause workplace stress. As we review them, see if you can identify any times, past or present, when these factors may have applied to you. As you do, also reflect on what, if anything, was done to resolve them. Firstly, poor environmental working conditions. These may include dim lighting, inadequate ventilation, or uncomfortable desk stations in office-based environments. In more industrial settings, this may involve overexposure to contaminants or excessive noise levels. Overworking, as in excessively long hours, can also cause stress, as can a lack of boundaries on when a workday should start and finish. Poorly communicated objectives can make colleagues feel unsure what's expected of them and leave room for a mismatch of expectations. And a sense of not belonging or feeling part of organisational objectives can lead to a demotivated workforce and a sense of being undervalued. Think about times in your life when you've experienced sustained continuous periods of low mood or periods of high anxiety. Were you still able to function during those episodes? Or would you say that the levels of distress significantly impacted your ability to function at work or at home? Where the answer to this is yes, you may have met the criteria for a diagnosis at that time. But an important point to consider here is why wait for it to reach that point? There are many levels of subjective distress that we can endure before our ability to function is affected. So if we can recognise when our emotions are communicating distress, then we are more likely to be able to change something, either within ourselves or within our environment. The role of negative thinking patterns and thought processes has been widely acknowledged by psychologists as having a significant impact on our mental health and well-being. If we think about it, this isn't surprising. It's common sense that to some degree what we focus on affects how we feel. For example, if I think about making a presentation to the CEO tomorrow and imagine that I will faint in front of everyone, I may well begin to feel anxious about it. It may help to view our mental health through a weather metaphor. In other words, our everyday thoughts and feelings are like the weather. Some days it will be sunny, but other days it may be cloudy. Then think of our overall mental health as being a little bit more like the climate. Climate is viewed over a longer time period and is often akin to the accumulation of successive days of weather. And over time, extensive periods of negative thinking can lead to depression or anxiety disorders.